Championship. Brought to you by the Professional Dance Corporation, live on Sky Sports. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome the millions of viewers joining us around the world to the People's Palace, the Alexander Palace, London! Time now to meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, would you please welcome a member of their World Cup team. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brazilian Diogo Portela! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The UK Open champion, the winner of the German Masters. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this party started! Snake Boy, guitar.
I'm from the city where it's stress, yeah, that's sleepy. And now I'm doing shows in Helsinki. I know what y'all thinking that you can outthink me, but you can't freak me. Don't stop the party. Get nobody like it. Don't stop the party. I'ma give it to you. Now give it to me. I'ma give it to you. Now give it to me.
It's an emotional night at the dance. Brazil playing in the World Championships for the first time. Promised a carnival, but we've got it. Brilliant.
Oh, we have it, and maybe the ideal opponent in Peter Wright, that carnival atmosphere maintained with his walk-on. And we've been looking forward to seeing Peter. We've been looking forward to seeing Diogo. And he's got some smooth moves. He's slick. He's silky. Hopefully his action is silky as well.
She loved every minute of it, I think.
Well, yeah, it's overwhelming, and the anticipation here. We want to see an excellent game, obviously, and it's a lot to ask, though. You got the #2 in the world to play, and it's going to be tough.
Ross Sutton, Wayne Mardlin commentary. Wayne, you can't have a World Championship without Brazil in it.
No, it's not the same, is it? They always bring a bit of flamboyance to proceedings. Brazilian Diogo Portela Takes on Peter Wright. Peter Wright looking svelte. He's had a couple of health problems, but that's not the reason he's dropped to 30 pounds. He's been on some kind of regime, and he said he's feeling good. And he's had a enforced layoff. And John Park was saying earlier that it could be a blessing in disguise, and I tend to agree. Diogo here has been playing some good stuff away from the television screens, been winning a lot of opens, not really made any inroads into the challenge tours or pro tours, but he can play.
Well, the Brazil number 10 shirt is one of the most iconic sporting garments in the world, sported by the likes of Pelé and Zico and Rivaldo. Diogo Portela gets to sport it at the World Darts Championship.
A relaxed action. Well, 45. Peter Wright clearly not settling yet.
Well, we've already seen upset wins for James Richardson and Tony Alcinas, and a scrambled success for Darren Webster in the end over Devon Peterson, who came from 2-0 down in sets to level at 2-all before Webster staggered over the line. And here, possible hair-raising start for Peter Wright, because his throw is in jeopardy.
60. Double 10. Double 7.
Game show on the first leg. Diogo Portela.
Wow. That young lady was crying before the start. Can you imagine if Diogo goes on and wins?
Well, it is an incredible story. Not only has he come halfway across the world to try and make his name as a darts player, it's less than 3 years since he was playing in the Sky game show 180 as a contestant in a game show. It's fairy tale stuff.
Peter Wright has had a good year, as you'd expect. Got that huge, great big orangutan off his back. It was bigger than a monkey, I'll tell you, while winning the UK Open. Runner-up in the match play, the Grand Slam and the Premier League, which should have won, let's be fair.
Is there some kind of grading system? It starts with a marmoset and moves to a monkey, and then the gorilla, orangutan?
Yes. Bigger than just a chimp, wasn't it? Come on now.
58.
Better leg from Peter Wright.
Really require 121.
May start with the ball. Treble 20. No.
105.
Well, he leaves double 8 after a dozen darts to break back.
I'll see.
95.
He's 167.
Requires 16.
That's awkward. Moving right over to open the bed. He had darted himself, but it made the angle.
Game on.
60.
With Diogo's throw, said it's relaxed. Just sometimes the follow-through is just a little bit weak, which makes the dart fly high and low, depending on the timing of release. Could just do with being that little bit firmer. But like you said, Rod, just 3 years ago, he's playing in a game show. He's come a long way.
Played for Brazil in the World Cup with Alexandra Satin. They beat Switzerland before losing 2-0 to Germany. Portela lost his singles match to Max Hopp. But it was all valuable experience, wasn't it?
Oh yes, pressure.
Well, having taken on the host nation Germany in that cauldron and cacophony of noise in Frankfurt. Good luck this. Will he come back for the 67, or will Snakebite snuff out the chance?
57. Double 12. Oh yeah.
Getting shot in the third leg.
Good finish.
Full leg, Diogo to front first. Game on.
Kind of what we expect, to be fair. Peter Wright is just world class. That's what he is.
60.
Even his bad games are very, very good. This is the last game of the first round.
60.
The winner will play Jamie Lewis, who himself took out a seed. Johnny Clayton actually come through the preliminary round as well.
Well, it's been utter carnage in that third quarter, hasn't it, really? Let's be honest. And Adrian Lewis is gone, and Huybrechts went earlier. Reyes went. I mean, Peter Wright, with his first maximum, takes command of this leg, but quite frankly, Peter Wright will not have an easier quarter. That's just being frank about it. The big boys are just not in that quarter.
Yeah. Bullseye. Treble 20. Double 18.
85. Failure required 36.
Double 18 for the set. There it is. Peter Wright takes the first set. Diogo Portela on his World Championship debut took the opening leg. Let's go back to this afternoon when Laura caught up with a Brazilian in London.
Diogo, welcome to the London Eye. As a Brazilian man in London, we wanted to take you somewhere and really show you the sights of the city.
Yeah, that's lovely. Yeah, apart from the weather.
The weather's not great, I have to say. We thought I mean, this is pretty typical of London weather, but you know that because you've lived here for, what, 3 years now?
Yeah, 3.5 years now, yeah.
Tell us about your story, because you gave up your life in Brazil to move over to London, didn't you?
Yeah, all my family, friends, and nice nice living, to be fair. But I just thought, oh, this is too boring. Let's play darts a little bit. Moved to London.
How did you find darts and realise that you're good at it?
Darts brought my dad back to me, as I always say to everyone. And I started playing darts to follow him around. When I was 2, he moved to a city like 400 miles away. And when he was 15, 16 years old, I decided to play darts, but it was more to meet him than actually for the game. We became very good friends, and it was just like burning even more the passion inside me, and I started practicing more, winning competitions in Brazil, traveling around the world.
And it's such a special occasion because you were also the first ever Brazilian to qualify for the World Darts Championship, and that is a huge honour.
It is a big, big achievement, but I never think about it. It's just, I think about my dreams, and just this is one step closer to make my dreams come true. And this is my focus, my target is just to get there and become a professional dart player, established professional dart player in a PDC circuit.
The William Hill World Darts Championship on Sky Sports.
Welcome back to the Alexandra Palace, London. Upsets again at the Worlds. Tony Alcinas seeing off fellow Spaniard Cristo Reyes. Kim Huybrechts, an abject performance, absolutely stuffed by James Richardson. Darren Webster got home in the end against Devon Peterson, and snakebite Peter Wright leads Diogo Portela 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, second set.
Well, Peter Wright has changed his attire for the second stanza. I believe Peter is going to give our friend and colleague Dave Clark one of his shirts as Diogo hits his first maximum to auction off for Parkinson's UK. A very kind gesture from a lovely man, Snakebite.
Yeah. Good effort, Peter. Well done. As Diogo rams in a maximum.
Just what he needed to start the second session of play. He took the opening leg of the first set, couldn't go on with it. Peter Wright, the highlight, a 101 out.
After the first leg or so, Peter Wright has sort of found his form, found his feet.
Yes, the barometer really, and he's in this elite class that you think he's not doing much, Peter, is he? He's playing fairly steadily, some ordinary stuff, and you look at the average, it's 98.
Yeah.
99.
98. No, I'm kidding.
that would be a fascinating commentary, wouldn't it, Wayne? It's 100 now, by the way.
Stop
Bullseye!
it.
Oh, my.
Well, it's been interesting because Peter Wright has had 1-2-1 twice and he's gone the bullseye route. He won't this time because his opponent was on a finish.
41. Diogo, you require 25.
How Diogo? Two darts in hand at +8. +4 then. Oh, lovely. So that's a great leg of darts, 15 dart. And the Brazilian puts the first leg on the board in the second set.
That will please the guys at the Chiswick Club. Jason Clark, who runs it. Remember old Jason? Used to play in the World Championships. Well, he's Diogo's mentor. See if we can give him any tips on how to deal with old Wrighty. No, I'm emotional, but come on now, get a grip of yourself. Diogo's enjoying it.
So a man who literally, I mean, the actual state of you after that Phil Taylor game, I mean, you're in floods of tears, man. Have a heart.
I'm just kidding.
100. Where do you require 144?
60. Again.
100.
Every visit now seems to put more and more daylight away from Diogo. Stay there. No.
134. Where do you require?
Yeah, well, 3 treble 19s would have left 100. Anyway, it might not matter.
He just hit 257s. I wonder if he'll start with one now and go tops. No? Okay. 57. He really has improved, even from the World Cup, hasn't he? Which was just
definitely.
6 months ago, actually.
Game Sean Sagaleg, Peter Wright.
Yeah, the more you play against better players, the more you'll improve.
Yeah.
The more you play on the big stage, the more used to it you'll become. And it is a wonderful story, and it is a heartwarming story. And for someone to sort of sell their business in Brazil and come across the United Kingdom and try and make a living as a professional darts player is admirable.
Yes.
You know, you just have a think of flipping it around as a young man in your 20s to go to the other side of the world and try and make a living as a sport. Playing here, the number 2 player in the world, the number 2 seed at this tournament, and looking to take a set off him by holding throw in this leg and in the 5th if we go that far in this set.
Not the biggest of switchers, Peter. You can place them on top or underneath. It's one of the reasons he's such a good player. Terry Jenkins was the same.
60.
Pressure now on Diogo. Does not want to be broken in this leg.
He needs a treble to leave it finished now.
60.
Can't find one, so Peter Wright with plenty of time here. On the hunt for 139.
123.
Missed the big number. Lucky Rod Harrington isn't sitting where I'm. He'd have gone absolutely spare.
90. Where do you require 56?
Tops then for the lead in the set. For the lead in the set. Doesn't like the look of it, but he likes the look of that. Peter Wright moves in front in this set and has the darts in the 4th leg.
Game on.
Yeah, you made a good point, Rod. It looks like Peter Wright's not really doing an awful lot. He's averaging just shy of a ton in this set over 3 legs. He's not doing anything flashy. He's not hitting a bundle of 180s or taking out real flashy finishes, but he's doing everything well.
140.
Standing 125 places above his opponent in the world rankings, putting on the kind of professional performance we've come to expect from Snakebite over the past few seasons.
Don't you think there's a lot of professionalism in Diogo, the way he carries himself, the way he plays? Tries to not show emotion to the player.
82.
Geeing himself on, it's good. A nice man.
He's had one maximum already, and that puts him ahead of Peter Wright on 180s. Full credit. Yeah, and you should enjoy it.
Hitting a 180 on the world stage. Gonna have to take at least 99, you think? 10, 32. That is class. 180.99.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Classy finish, classy start to this leg. Go on then! Oh my! So unfortunate. So unfortunate.
Wonder how important that fallout will be, the bounce out that just kind of clattered into the other darts. Just unfortunate. May have to switch, that's awkward, that. Very good. Both averaging 99 in this set.
Well, he was so close, wasn't he, to going 180, 99 out, 180.
Yeah. At the moment, he's playing Brazilian.
What a leg this is. Well, what a back end of the last leg it was, and what a start to this leg it is from Diogo Portela.
You can see why he's been winning a few opens, can't you? Now both averaging over a ton in this set.
Well, just a question now of keeping his composure from here. That's good. Just a question of the setup. That's good. Didn't miss any of the big numbers. Left a two-darter.
You're throwing first in a leg to win the set, and you're on 52 after 12. Your opponent's going to find that hard.
97.
To win the set.
52.
You cannot start making a meal of it. You've got to relax, and he's built himself up so much to not miss. That is brilliant. He's done really well there, because just before, I think there was a moment of panic that had set in, but he got over it. There you go, have some of that! Brilliant from the Brazilian. Another story developing. Diogo Portela wins the second set. The world number 2, 1 set. The world number 127, 1 set. Look at that. Brilliant from the Brazilian. Ariana and family happy. What's going on? Can you believe that? Yes, I can, mate. Nearly 100 average in that set. We've already seen Tony Alcinas beat close friend Cristo Reyes 3-1. Kim Ibrex having an absolute stinker, losing 3-0 to James Richardson. Darren Webster edging through against Devon Peterson. And you may have noticed that world number 2, Snakebite, has changed his shirt again. And we've said we'll give those shirts, the 3 of them he's worn so far, to Dave Clark, all for charity, all for Parkinson's UK.
Yeah. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, isn't it, Snakey? I'll tell you what, he's in a darts match here, and just needs to make sure that he doesn't get himself in a mess. That's the way to do it. second maximum, ideally placed at an ideal time.
I just hope that Diogo doesn't think, right, I've won a set, now I just want to kind of protect what I've done and don't make a real mess of things and walk off and I'll be happy even if I lose 3-1. You've got to go for it.
Like this.
125.
Well, even 140 with left to finish. He's outside of range now, so Wright's got some breathing space.
He can't afford to lose the urgency.
125.
Tell you what, he's got some timing about him now. That is so unlucky.
He required 36.
That really is. Getting closer.
Game show in the first leg. Peter Wright, second leg, Diogo Portela.
I've seen a few darts, a couple of dead spots. I think that was more of a on the wire though. But every dart that bounces out, it can be a disaster sometimes.
Portela rattled through the last two legs of the second set in 27 darts with some brilliant scoring predominantly, but up against it at the start of this set.
60.
The thing is, let's be honest, if Peter Wright carries on averaging just shy of 100, very difficult to defeat him. But he's wowed us, Portela, with that performance at the back end of the second set, and he's wowed his fans who are lapping it up at the Alexandra Palace.
He's a good player.
134.
In 94, debut on the world stage against the world number 2. Well, that's unlucky. It just caught the flight, didn't it? Can't leave a finish now, Peter.
60.
Biggie here. Win back the advantage. A biggie. How big? Huge! The biggest!
Great riposte, puts the pressure on the 70. 2 darts at double 8. That's a 14-dart lead, ladies and gentlemen. And again, just as we saw in that second set, weighing a maximum. On that occasion, it left 99. On this occasion, it left 70, and he's just cleaned it up.
Yeah.
140.
Well, he's averaging 95, and his finishing has been brilliant.
Brazilian.
Brazilian, yeah. Wright averaging near enough 100. James Richardson in the route of Hybrex averaged 96.91, so he's right up there in the top 3 tonight.
140.
Diogo. He really has played superb darts from the second set onwards.
World class.
It is world class.
34.
And even, let's be fair, to average 88 in your first ever set of the World Championship is perfectly respectable.
Yes. Then to get better and better after that.
140.
Peter Wright, 3-140s on the bounce. Oh, that's unlucky.
80. Really require 81.
Oh, gone double-double in the same double. Went for a brace of double 18s.
Need to cover.
96.
Well, just a possibility that Peter Wright could come inside here and then start scratching around like that. Double 4 as Diogo waits on 91. Fair play. That's why he's the second best player in the world.
Diogo come from 2-1 down in the previous set.
60.
The way he's playing, he doesn't look like he's overextended himself. He doesn't look like he's never played like this before.
100.
He lives across in Chiswick now in London, but still trying to do his bit for Brazilian darts.
48.
Trying to encourage more people to play in the South American country. So we'll find the next Diogo. Perhaps they could play the World Cup there in Rio.
I'm only going if it's 3 weeks long.
Snakebite's third maximum. How's your luck? I'll tell you what, that's 2 maximums, or virtual maximums, where one's on the floor and he's ended up with 120.
It's just the way he throws sometimes. The pace of the release just
45.
cannot clatter into darts and stay there. Well, we've seen him go 180.99, we've seen him go 180.70. Can he go 180.93? Well, now he's switched, he can't, no.
98.
Peter Wright chasing another red bit.
100.
Would have left double 18, which we saw him miss in the last leg before finally getting the job done on double 4.
41. Haley requires 76.
60. Tops for the set.
56.
Oh.
Diogo, you require 134.
Well, I'll have to... Whoa! I was waiting to see what we got at the end of the 134. Sadly, we'll be disappointed.
Haley requires 20.
Double 10 for the set.
Game shot in the third set.
That is the set to Peter Wright. 3-1 in legs.
First leg, Diogo to throw first.
He was dominant in that set as well. Diogo didn't play bad in that set, but you just get the feeling that the aggression needed to just keep ploughing in and on. Fought so hard to make it one set a piece and just
60.
stop being as aggressive.
Well, he's still very much still in the scrap, though, isn't he?
Yeah, oh yeah.
This is his set, his darts. If he can underline that status and hold on, we'll go into a final set. And who knows what may happen there, but he's got to try and hold onto his darts first. And under pressure now from Snakebite, who hits his 14th 140. And this is the 14th leg of darts.
Yeah.
Sign of a top-class operator. Here he goes again. With another. It really is. Well, it just wears you down, doesn't it, if you're standing behind him and all you keep hearing is 140, 140, 100.
You start pushing and pulling, trying to keep up, and you're watching someone do it with ease. It's disconcerting. Well, he wants 84, should go 48 to leave 36, unless he thinks he can hit a treble 20. Oh, look at that. It makes you sick, doesn't it? Talent. I hate people with talent.
Double 12 there for Peter Wright. Would be 3 legs on the trot here. There it is. When you consider he was rushed into hospital on the 30th of November and he didn't even know then whether he'd even be playing in this World Darts Championship. He's turned up at the Alexandra Palace and is playing with some class. Tell you what, we had some fun with Peter Wright, didn't we, last year in the early rounds when he played Jerry Hendricks, do you remember?
Brilliant game, yeah. Felt like a fish on the stage.
He was like a fish on the stage, yeah.
When Dave Clark just couldn't contain himself.
A thoroughly enjoyable game that was as well. And this has been entertaining. Another one, Wayne, the 16th.
It's been a brilliant performance so far from Peter Wright. Not being one of his absolute vintage, but the way he's played Diogo, this could have been a banana skin. He's dealt with him, isn't he, Peter?
Yeah,
Peter's
yes.
dealt with him.
Very much like a early heat at Olympic Games, where this world-class athlete has just run within himself, qualifying comfortably without breaking sweat. And that's the level that Peter Wright plays at these days.
96.
Former runner-up here, of course, 2014, when he was the 16th best player in the world, now very much ensconced as number 2 in the top 4.
A real biggie. Fourth 180 possibly. Needs another treble. Quality. 57. Oh, that's a happy accident. 60 ball. .54 to leave 36. Well, he missed everything there. To nick a leg.
.43. Hadia requires 72.
60. Double 6. Oh my. Who likes double 3? Anyone? Anyone? Yes, Peter does. Brilliant dart. Diogo has definitely just tailed off in this last set. Kind of been battered into submission. It's just been a relentless succession of 3-figure scores from Peter Wright.
Yeah, Portela had a 14-dart leg to level up the third set of 1 leg apiece, but after that, it's been one-way traffic for Peter Wright. 4 consecutive legs. With his average staying in and around the 97, 98, 99 mark is what it is now, 98.5.
85.
I think we're going to see Diogo again and again.
60.
Like we said earlier, the improvement is made from the World Cup to now. It's been superb. If he keeps making improvements at that rate, we could see him qualify year after year for this by right, and maybe a seed in the next 3 or 4 years, because he has a decent action.
83.
He has a good mind, we know that, because he's left his native Brazil. Like you quite rightly said, Rod, what a story that is.
140.
The 17th 140. Peter Wright has hit 45 scores of 100 or more in 16 legs.
65.
Yeah, but apart from that,
talk about heavy scoring. Oops. Double 16 for a win. Brilliant performance from Peter Wright. 98 average. But a brilliant performance too on debut for Diogo Portela, who really has entertained us richly with his performance. Took a set of the number 2 seed. They both rightly take the plaudits. Great way to finish the first round at the Alexandra Palace at the 2018 Worlds.
Peter Wright celebrates his victory. 97.903 average, 44% on the doubles, 3 180s. But a word about Diogo Portela. 63% on the doubles from him, 91.663 average. Took a set, deserves credit. But Peter Wright, the number 2 seed, is through to round 2 of the World. The family's upset, but he played well, did them proud. And this is what we've seen tonight. The all-Spanish battle. Cristo Reyes going out the 26th seed, beaten by Tony Alcinas. James Richardson putting out the 18th seed, Kim Hybrechts. Devon Peterson danced his way onto stage, but Darren Webster danced off 3-2. And Peter Snake by Wright, the number 2 seed, a 3-1 victory. Let's hear from Peter Snake by Wright now, talking to Laura Woods.
Peter, first of all, let's just talk about how far you've come just to get here, because you've been so unwell, but it didn't look like it on that stage.
That's the most I've sweated on the stage. I don't think I'm still not well, to be honest. But hey, there you go. There you go. He played amount of bounce outs and his darts falling out was unbelievable. But I played with this man on a TV show a little while back, and he said to me afterwards, he said, I'm going to go to Q School, get a tour card and everything. And look where he is now. He's playing in the World Championships. You know, how amazing is he?
Diogo, I can see now it's so emotional. These people are cheering for you as well. Just talk us through how special that was for you.
Well, it's a dream that comes true, to be fair. I didn't play my best. I was nervous in the first set. Then I relaxed a little bit in the second set. But yeah, I couldn't. I went off the boil in the last set. Couldn't find the range. But it's just bonus for me. It's just experience. It just proved that I can mix with the best. You know, if I can get a set of the number 2 in the world, I can do a lot of damage in the tours. So it just kept me motivated to come back here next year, and yeah, next target is Premier League.
Absolutely. Your family, we have to mention them in the crowd. There's some over there, there's some over there. They're so supportive of you. It must feel great to have their support. Yeah, it's lovely. They've been superb to me, to be fair. My family, all my friends that come along. The crowd cheering on me, I wasn't expecting that. Well, I was cheering. I cheer on Peter, so I'm like, oh my God, they're cheering on me. What is happening? He's an unbelievable player. I wish him all the best. I really, like, from the bottom of my heart, I really think he's more than capable to win this World Championship, and he will do this. He will do this. Diogo, thank you so much, and Peter, congratulations to you as well. Thank you, guys. Well done.
It's a wonderful story. A lot of dignity there, Wayne.
Yeah, he's a classy individual, Diogo. Like I said before, I've kind of had some dealings with him, and he's a real nice guy, and he's intelligent. He wants to learn. He's worked out how to learn. He's only been mixing really for the last year or so within like the big guys on tour, and look what he's learned. He had for 3 sets he was giving Peter a game. It was only in the last set he tailed off. I think he just lost that little bit of belief when it started to go wrong for him. But it's a learning curve. Look, to even qualify for this, he come through the Central and South American playoffs, and it's no mean feat. He's done really well.
He's dedicated himself to the game. He's moved over to London, learning the ropes.
There's a lot of full-time pros that can learn from his dedication. They think they get there and that's it. It happens, and it carries on happening. It doesn't work that way. You've got to work hard at the game. And when you see someone like Diogo putting in all that time, effort, and let's face it, he won't have earned that much from playing darts, so he'd be spending his own money at quite a rate of knots. He believes in his own ability.
Great to see a bit of Brazil in Ali Pali as well.
Yeah, it's a shame you're only going to see him once, but maybe the family can be there for every session. Because I tell you what, they did bring a bit of colour and a bit of life to the event.
Fantastic night of the darts. Lots more to come. Round 1 is at an end, 40 matches including the prelim games. That will stand out in the memory. What else stands out for you?
There's been so many. There really has. There's been controversy as well. But I've got to say, out of all the players I've enjoyed watching Dimitri van den Bergh, because I think he may just be coming to the boil nicely. Maybe he's just grown up that bit where he can handle the pressure a bit more. Michael van Gerwen, Gary, they were all special. But Dimitri, for me, James Wilson played well. There's a lot of players that have played well. Gerwin Price. There's so much going on now, and only the first round. We're only in the second round, Clarky.
Loads more to come. Adonis and Jan Dekker